Thanks for being here on AXS Live. I want you to meet this amazing young man. Kickshuffle.com is a news source looking at social media's effect on music. The founder and CEO of Kickshuffle.com, Chris Borchert, is right here. Chris, I'm glad you could be here.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Mate, I'm really glad you could be here because your website, Kickshuffle.com, is all about exploring how social media is affecting the music industry right now and how social media in general is changing the shape of the public profiles of many not only musicians but also institutions. And what a day you've come in here, because this morning Burger King's Twitter account got hacked.
Yep.
One of the biggest brands on the planet had their Twitter account hacked, and one of the tweets actually had a link to a video. It seemed this person that controlled it for like an hour and a half or something, they got up to like over 100,000 followers. They boosted like 20 to 40,000 followers in less than like 45 minutes. But they were tweeting out YouTube videos for a local hip-hop artist called S. This is one of the videos that came out. So I guess what I want to ask you, Chris, is this a smart thing to do for a band trying to get some higher profile by hijacking someone's Twitter account?
Right. Well, it's funny because in addition to the website, Kickshuffle.com, I'm also getting my law degree. So the lawyer side of me says, no way, this is a horrible idea. It's criminal. And so stay away from this kind of tactic. But then the promoter side of me is looking at my chops and saying, oh, man, look at the attention these guys are getting. So it's probably a bad idea. But, I mean, at the end of the day, you want people to listen to your music and check out your social media presence. So they did it.
The thing is that we looked at the video this morning and not that awesome, got to say. It's a bit of a pity. You know, if you're going to hack Burger King's website, you could have done something better with it. I've got to tell you. Anyway, it was a pretty intense thing. But along the lines of putting videos out there online, Prince, who is one of the true legacy artists of our time, caused a bit of, let's say, kerfuffle last week when he was charging fans nearly $2 to watch a video, which other bands would have put out completely for free on YouTube. And this is an era where, I think just last week as well, Diplo, A-Trak and Skrillex announced they're starting their own YouTube channel where they're just giving out music for free. So who's got the right idea? Someone like Prince, who's charging people to see their new music, or artists like A-Trak, Skrillex and Diplo, who are just giving it away for free? Right.
Well, I think it depends on who you're trying to appeal to. Skrillex is appealing to young people who are going to come out to the shows, and that's where he's going to make the money, on the back end, at the shows. So if he puts out his music for free, the premium isn't on the music, it's on the live experience. But you have someone like Prince who has his audience already established. People are willing to pay the money up front because that's where the premium is, that's where the value is, on the music. So it depends on the audience you're appealing to, it depends on where you are getting the money from. So I think they both have their own strategies that are unique to their own brands and their own markets. But I mean, at the end of the day, you want people to listen to your music, so then they come to your shows and they pay the money that way. So I think Skrillex is more knowledgeable for the time we're living in.
I'm the biggest Prince fan in the world, but I am going to pay $2 to watch his new video.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I'm a pretty big Prince fan too.
Sorry, Prince, not going to do it.
Yeah.
We had there was a lot of rock happening earlier in the show that you saw. There'll be even more rock a little later on when Silver Snakes play their brand new single. Those guys are heading to South by Southwest. I wanted to ask you, for a band like that, an upcoming LA band that's heading to this massive music festival in Austin, how important is their social media strategy going into an event like South by Southwest?
You know, it's huge. It's huge because not only do you need the high-quality music, you need the social media presence. And with so many bands out there able to distribute their music online, able to market themselves online, you have such a saturated market. So when you have bands that have such great music that they're putting out there, but then can follow it up with the social media presence and the great YouTube videos and the great MySpace and the great Facebook and the great Google Plus and everything you can do out there, that's how you build followers and that's how you get fans. And again, like the Skrillex comment, that's how you get people to come to your shows. And then that's how the artists make money. So if you can tie those two things together, that's the recipe for success.
We're going to be at South by Southwest. AXS TV will be there. Will Kickshuffle.com be there?
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Waiting on the invitation.
Well, we're going to see if we can figure that out. Brother, thank you so much for coming in here. Kickshuffle.com, of course, is where you are. But if people want to follow you online, get your day-to-day thoughts, where can they find you?
At Kickshuffle on Twitter. Kickshuffle.com is the website. At Kickshuffle's on Twitter. Kickshuffle on Facebook. So definitely check us out. We have a lot of good stuff going on.
Chris is all about it. Look,
That's right.
Thank you so much for coming in, man. I look forward to having you back on the show. It's always great to get a voice like yours on our show.